Hello everyone, my name is Dr. Joel Rosen and I want to welcome you back to the ninth edition of Understanding MTHFR and Methylation. We've done a lot so far and hopefully you're watching this and you're rewatching it and you're getting some ideas, and ultimately I'd love for you to call me and set up a free 15-minute phone consult or have me review your own genetic profile so that you don't have to understand this 100%, so you don't have to be a biochemist. Let me be the nerd, let me be the person who explains all of this information to you so that we can help you with your chronic health problem together. We just finished talking about how we get to SAMe, and in this lesson we're going to talk about what SAMe does. SAMe has got to make cell membranes and it's got to regenerate your muscle. So 80% of SAMe's production, so once we've worked really hard to go through folic acid, eliminate that, eat a lot of green leafy vegetables, try to give yourself some cofactors and remove some of these car accidents and get to methionine, clean up the gut and reduce inflammation, address any heavy metal toxicities and alcohol, try to give you some of the cofactors like magnesium, ATP, or try to get to more SAMe. Once we've gotten to SAMe, then SAMe's got to pay the cellular rent, is what I tell people. And so 80% of SAMe production has to regenerate your membranes. Think about where all of this is taking place inside the cell, mostly inside the liver and the kidney and the muscles. If you're not able to regenerate your cell membrane, then you are going to have oxidative stress and you're going to have fatigue and you're not going to thrive. The membrane is so important. We look and see that it's actually more important than the nucleus or the things that are inside the cell. The membrane, if it's not working well, you can't dock hormones to there, so it's not going to signal properly. You can't dock insulin and thyroid hormone, and that's why we do well with insulin and thyroid medication in the beginning. But if those membranes aren't regenerating and getting toxins off of those membranes, then the epigenetic triggers are going to fire the gun, if you will. So for example, when we have to make SAMe into these membranes, they got to go through this gene called PEMT. It's called a PEMT. And it's like MTHFR, it's a very important gene. I see a lot of the time that gene is positive as well. And when that gene is positive, how well are you going to be making your membranes? Especially if SAMe is not being made from methionine, or methionine is not being made from methylfolate and methylcobalamin, and methylfolate is not being made from folic acid, then how well are you going to be regenerating your membranes? If you're not regenerating your membranes, you feel terrible, you feel old, you feel decrepit, you feel achy and sore, and you have brain fog, and you don't have energy. It's all about that cell membrane, and that's where we use liposomal supplements to help replenish that membrane. Also, the muscle has to go through this gene called GAMT. GAMT. And that GAMT gene sometimes is mutated too. We'll make some references or suggestions for creatine, and if you take creatine, that's going to help replenish your muscle and help with that methylation. So all of a sudden, now you take creatine and liposomal cholines, now all of a sudden your SAMe production is able to be increased endogenously. So for example, think of it as I'm your mitochondrial pimp. I'm paying your bills so you don't have to worry about your expenses. Now you have all this extra money that you can go and buy some shoes. And those extra SAMe methylation components can go and make neurotransmitters, or can make glutathione and antioxidants to fight infections. But if you've been falling behind on the rent, then how well are you going to turn off the expression of a virus? Or how well are you going to make neurotransmitters to sleep and focus and concentrate and not feel anxious and feel calm and not depressed? Not very good. So I hope this is probably one of the most important lessons. I'm going to do one more, lesson number 10, to sort of summarize it and give you, certainly there's more genetic information with hormones and with producing glutathione, but I think this is a good primer for you to get some information if you never work with me, or to get some information when you do work with me, you kind of understand it so that we can design your program to help with your problems. Look forward to helping you with your chronic problem and understanding MTHFR and methylation. My name is Dr. Joel Rosen, and let me know if I can ever be of help to you. Thank you so much.